Hey friends! So today I'm going to be giving you guys tips on something that you guys is really near and dear to my heart, and that is helping stay-at-home moms who are battling anxiety and depression. As a Christian wife and mom, I totally understand the challenges that you may be facing. Today I'm going to give you tips that can help you find peace and just all around joy during this time. So number one, acknowledge your feelings. It is totally normal to feel anxious. It's totally normal to go through states of depression as a stay-at-home mom. You know, you're constantly doing, running here, running there, making sure that everyone else is taken care of, that sometimes you forget to take care of your mental health. And so one of my favorite things to do is to just acknowledge the fact that I do have feelings of anxiety, or I may be going through some depressive moments in my daily life, So it's really important to understand that you're not alone and that you will feel like that. And it's normal for other stay-at-home moms to experience these emotions, and it's crucial to recognize them so that you can head towards healing in your journey. One of my favorite scriptures is when God tells us, do not be anxious about your daily life, about the things that you wear, the clothes that you put on your back. It's so normal for us to be anxious about sending our kids away, or feeling depressed about not knowing if you're going to be able to do this monotony every single day, wake up doing the same routine every day, and it's just like you don't see any end in sight and you just feel so out of sorts. That scripture is great to bring you back in and to remind you that you don't have to be anxious. Just give all your cares to God. Number two, connect with God. So strengthening your relationship with God can be a powerful way to combat anxiety and depression, as I mentioned earlier about one of my favorite scriptures. And it's important that you set aside time each day to pray, to meditate. Like, for example, one of my things that I like to do is read my daily devotional. So if you have a devotional book, that is a great way for you to spend time with God, and just to remind yourself that you're not in control, that you can't continue to do this every day by yourself. You need to rely on a higher power, a higher source, which is the Most High God. And so I just want you guys to understand that reading the Bible will help you to be connected to God, and it'll help you feel His love and His support if you make that a normal part of your practice as soon as you wake up in the morning. So number three is to build a support system, which is crucial. Now, I know a lot of us may be on a lonely road. We may feel isolated, and we may feel like we have no time outside of our kids or our husbands or your family in general. And so building a support system will help you to navigate that. It'll give you your life back, so to speak. So if you don't have someone you can talk to, like you don't have sisters who have kids, or you don't have a best friend who is also where you are, and you can't really relate to anyone else, a really good thing that you can do is to find support groups. You can do that through Instagram. I know Facebook is really big, where you can go on there and you can find Facebook groups for mothers, or whatever it is that you're struggling with, anxiety, depression. There's different groups there that you can find, and online resources are a great way to connect with other people in your situation. Number four, practice self-care. Self-care is crucial in this journey of motherhood. Now, early on when I first had our son, I really did not do a lot of self-care because I just felt like I didn't have time. And when the baby would nap, I would nap. And when the baby's up, I'm up. And then if I wasn't taking care of the baby, I was taking care of our husband or my husband. And then as JR got older, he's gotten a lot more independent. But when I didn't take care of myself, I noticed that's when I started getting more anxious. That's when I started getting a lot more worried about things that were totally outside of my control. And so making time for yourself is crucial. I don't care if it's like a bubble bath. I don't care if it's you watching your favorite show, binge watching Netflix. Take that time, whatever you need, even if it's shaving your legs. Like, little small things of just having space to yourself can make a whole difference, I'm telling you. So what I started to implement is making sure that even if it's just a 30-minute break, I'm taking time to just breathe. I'm just breathing, I'm just sitting there. It could just be the smallest thing that I'm doing. Reading something, scrolling through social media. Those things and moments to yourself make a big difference. And one of my favorite things to do is just to work out. So I set aside time no matter what, as much as I can, probably like 4 to 5 times a week, and I'll try to work out. If I can't work out because JR is feeling some type of way, I'll invite him to work out with me. So we'll go walking the lake, we'll go walking the trails, I'll take him to the mall to where he can just walk around and tire himself out, or even just watching my favorite shows. So making that time for yourself is definitely top priority, because then you can be the best version of yourself as possible. When mama's tired and mama's out of all sorts, the whole household is going to fall apart. So we need you. You have to be on your game, okay? And that's taking care of your self-care. Number 5, seek professional help. So if your anxiety and your depression is not manageable, that's something you can do on your own through like diet or lifestyle changes, or just through your daily living, and you kind of feel just like isolated and just like out of whack, then professional help is definitely something that you should consider. Now, I know that if your anxiety or depression persists, or if they worsen, don't hesitate to reach out to your doctor. Don't be too proud and feeling like, it's not that big of a deal, because your health is a big deal and you need to prioritize that. A therapist or counselor can provide valuable guidance and support, and they can help you develop coping strategies that is tailored to your needs. So, that way they can kind of help you better pinpoint exactly what it is that you need. So remember that you are not alone in your battle with being a stay-at-home mom, feeling isolated, going through anxiety, going through depression. You can lean on your faith, and by doing that, you can also build a support system, and you'll slowly start to notice that you feel a lot better. Your mental health is improving. You're taking your time to have more me time, whether that's taking a warm bath, reading a good book, just getting like a nice massage from like a massager or something like that. Like, these things is what's really going to help you find peace and joy in your life as a stay-at-home mom, because this is a journey, and it's supposed to be beautiful. It's not always going to be perfect, but it is definitely rewarding. So thank you so much for joining me today. Don't forget to subscribe to Kiana Ann, and I love you guys. Stay encouraged, mamas. We run the earth, we run the world, and don't forget to take the time to love on you. See you guys in the next video. Mwah.